Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm TKA Brew. I'm going to talk to you about something very near and dear to my heart, people being toxic inside of gaming, so stay tuned. Well, in the background we'll have Brawl Stars running because it is Brawl Stars on Mondays, but I really want to talk to you guys about people being toxic inside of games. I have a very probably unpopular opinion of certain things I'm going to talk about, but I honestly equate being toxic to actually bullying, which is also a really big problem in people's schools. Toxic people or people being toxic often do it because they think they're better than someone or they outplayed someone, even though the person they're being toxic to is probably trying their best. And I think if someone's trying their best, you should always try to lift them up, even if they're not as good as you, but they're still trying. There's no need to be toxic towards them. This involves spinning on them. When I grew up, it was teabagging people inside of Halo or emoting on people or just making someone just feel less than what they are because you feel like you are better than them. But for me, I don't like it when people are toxic to me. Especially with my teammates do it, I always try to tell my teammates to stop. I've had lots of people tell me that, no, it's okay to spin on people, but honestly, when people play with me, I try to make it so that we're not showboating or making anyone feel less than what they are. So I always make sure people don't spin on other people, don't emote on people, don't teabag people. People are just treating everybody with decency and respect, because that is at the core what everybody wants. Everyone wants to feel accepted, everyone wants to feel loved, liked, and appreciated for who they are, and being toxic actually takes that away from somebody. When we were playing COD Mobile the other day, there were people inside the chat saying, you know what, let's be toxic on these people. Let's kill them and emote on these people. And that's not who I am. And I just feel like people are going out of their way to be toxic to other people. And this is, for me, this is kind of what's wrong with gaming. Gaming is supposed to bring people together, and toxic people are actually taking people apart. I'm not totally 100% sure how you guys feel about this. Like, when someone wipes your Brawl Ball team out and they stand in front of the goal, spin on you, and wait for everyone to spawn and shoot the goal in. That is extremely toxic in my opinion. I know that there's some YouTubers that do that kind of stuff, and that's their thing. But for me, I feel like that's very rude. If you want to cheer with your team, score the goal, spin at the start when the ball gets dropped, thank your teammates, and then keep going. There's no need to make someone else feel horrible or less than what they are. I'm not the type of person that wants everyone to get a participation medal. You need to earn what you get, but there's no need to make fun of the 4th place person, the 5th place person, or the 2nd and 3rd place person just because you won. The other teams put their best effort in, they put their best foot forward in, and there's no need to make them feel bad about themselves when they did nothing wrong. Now, there are those people out there, I'm not gonna lie, when someone's toxic to me, I want to be toxic back to them, just because it just irks my soul so much that someone would do this, and they have no clue who I am, they have no clue who's on the other side of that computer, or on the other side of that phone. Someone could be going through something horrible, and they like playing mobile games to get through a day that they have a hard time getting through, and then they see someone else on the other side spinning on them or emoting on them and being toxic towards them. It doesn't make that person feel any better. So, I don't know, what do you guys think? I just think there's no place inside of sport, inside of gaming for people to be toxic. There's no need for it. There's no place for it. Some people think it's just all in fun, but sometimes it's all in fun for you, but it's not all in fun for the person who's receiving this toxicity. I think everybody, I want to say that a lot of people have been bullied out there, and they will probably tell you that being bullied doesn't feel good. I was bullied I really started feeling bullied probably grade 4 all the way up to like grade 10, maybe grade 11. Really bullied to the point where I would contemplate suicide. I had to be put on antidepressants. I wouldn't take the bus because people were bullying me on the bus. I had to get a ride home with a friend just to avoid these people who were bullying me. And that just makes everyone's life worse when there's people bullying you. You don't want to play your games, you don't want to interact with other people because you somehow feel less and unworthy and not good enough to do those sorts of things. And sometimes I think toxic people are doing, sometimes they're just doing it to be toxic, and sometimes they're doing it to make themselves feel better. I don't know, I just wish toxicity would just leave the game altogether, every single game, and that people could just treat people with dignity and respect. But I don't know. There's no script for this. I'm currently rambling because I'm not sure how to get to the core of the issue of toxicity in people. There was a tweet this morning that I saw that Chicken Leg from another YouTuber that I've never actually watched or anything like that. But the sum of it was this text message, or the tweet was, he doesn't like reading his comment section because people are being toxic and being mean to them, and he's like, he doesn't know how to do with it. He just feels so horrible that these people are saying these bad things about them and they don't even know the person. And he's just come down to the point where he's like, he's just going to automatically, if someone says that, they're just going to ban them from their chats. And that's what I do, because I don't want to wake up every morning and read my comment section, someone telling me that I'm a horrible person, I'm toxic, I'm trash, I'm garbage, and making me feel less than human just for being me. So I think if you want the world to be a better place, you have to make every moment of your life in pursuit of making everything better. And I think toxic people, bullying people, has no place in this world. It doesn't make people feel better. Now, I understand the idea of trash talking before a game starts, like, oh, we're gonna win, we're so much better than you, blah blah blah. But I get that. I get that people like doing that kind of stuff, but at the end of it, we're all humans. We all make mistakes. Just because I'm not as good as you at A, B, and C doesn't give you the right to make me feel horrible because I'm not good at that. I'm horrible at English. I love math. I'm great at math. Horrible at English. So sometimes I make spelling mistakes, and people like to nitpick that kind of stuff. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Is there a way to remove toxic people from gaming, or is there a way that we can correct people's gaming mentality not to be toxic anymore? Because I've stopped playing Clash Royale specifically because of toxic people always emoting on me. Because you know what? I'm not that good at Clash Royale. I enjoy playing the game. I play the game to relieve stress and have some fun, and it's not so fun when the other person is emoting on me. I don't mind losing. No problem with losing. It's when the other person starts rubbing it in your face and making you feel like a horrible person. But I would love to hear your guys' stories. Help work through these problems with you guys. You always leave those down in the comments down below. I love interacting with you guys. Some people are probably gonna, I can already see some comments are gonna be supporting me, and some people are not gonna be supporting me. I understand that, but comment section should be a place of talking on how we can improve gaming to the point where toxicity doesn't need to be there anymore. Because toxicity doesn't need to be in anybody's life. There's no need for it. There's never been a need for toxic people. There's never been a need for bullying. And there's times where bullies have pushed me to the edge of suicide, so I might not have been here because of bullies. Like, I was that close to ending it all because of bullies, and because people were being toxic to me. So I really have a passion to just try to remove that kind of stuff from gaming, from people's lives, from schools, to the point where like everybody can feel safe in going to school, safe in playing their video games and not worrying about people tearing them down. But I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I hope this didn't bum you out. Hope this is a positive talk or conversation that can move the gaming community forward. It's probably not going to reach a lot of people, this video, because I have a small fan base, but if you guys share it and try to get this as a good jumping off point, I would love to have this conversation with as many people as possible in a way to maybe leave the trash talk or something like that in the game in such a way that it doesn't make the other person feel bad, but allows the people who enjoy doing that some sort of outlet, or just some way to not endorse toxicity and try to make the world a less toxic place. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing pretty good, actually. everything seems to be coming up pretty good for me. And that doesn't happen too often. But I hope everything's going great for you guys. If you guys ever want to talk, you can always leave us comments down below in the comment section. I love to answer them. If you guys have any questions, I'd love to interact with you guys. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.